Just in at the device drop, we got a plate. Just in at the device drop, we got a PlayStation 5 system in for an HDMI port replacement. Let's do a quick close look at this HDMI port and how mangled this HDMI port is. This HDMI port is severely damaged, missing plastic from the HDMI port. Anytime there's an HDMI port that is damaged like this, I always advise inspecting any HDMI cable that has ever been plugged into your HDMI, because there could be leftover plastic left in the cables which could damage your system or your TV. So I do advise making sure that you inspect every single HDMI that has ever been plugged into the system. All right, let's start taking the system apart. It looks like it's already missing the trim cover here that is missing from the system. System has been previously worked by another location. It is missing the tamper-proof screw. Is also missing a screw here. The system is going to be a prime example. Let's see what we got going on here. We got a lot of dust. Look at that dust build up. Unless it's been worked on previously, I'm not too sure where, but okay. Now let's head over to the dust box real quick and dust the system out. Sonic, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I am unable to read the comments when I am at the dust box. And we are back. Let's start taking the system apart. If I have ever worked on this system in the past, I will be able to lift this system up by the thermal putty. Unless it was before our procedure changes. Yes, fixing a PlayStation 5 right now. All screws have been removed. Should be able to lift the system by the thermal putty. All right, look at this, look at this. Just like the previous system, I'm going to pick it up. Okay, nope. Can't pick it up. It just comes right off. Did you see that? See how the system just kind of just barely lifted and then it just came right off because there was no contact. The thermal contact is no longer the same as it was originally. It just fell right off as I went to lift the system up. As you can see, as I go to lift it, popped right off. Could not lift it. If the thermal putty was replaced by me, it would have not done that. But there was a time where I didn't replace thermal putties. The thermal putty on the systems, that was the very first time I ever started repairing the PlayStation 5s. And as time went on, I realized, you know what, this is actually not a good idea to skip this step. This needs to be replaced, so I sought out the manufacturer, and I've been replacing the thermal putty since. But a lot of companies have been skipping that step, and no one's thinking about it and going, oh, maybe we should replace this so it has better thermal contact. This has got the copper, the thermal pads on the side, so you got to lift slowly. This stuff likes to grip the board really well in that area. Okay, there we go. They added this on one of the first generation systems. Interesting. Interesting. I will be back in just a moment. One moment. One moment. Oh, okay. So this system here looks like I previously have repaired the system back in 2024. This was back in 2024, so this was before I performed the thermal putty replacement swap. I mean, just take a look at, let's just do a comparison between 2024 solder work skills versus current generation skill, which we'll see in a minute, which I'll demonstrate. Overall, let's just evaluate my skill of soldering. Alignment is pretty decent. We got a decent solder joint there, and it is off of alignment there, and then there it's onto the pad there. No cracked solder joints. Solder work is looking pretty decent there. Flow of the solder work was not really the greatest back 2 years ago, but it's still halfway decent. So overall quality between the two, I'm going to rate myself 2 years ago. 1 out of 10. I'm going to give myself a 5. I'm going to give myself a 5, 5 quality. And you'll see why compared to my skill level now. I've extremely advanced over the years in the quality of solder work. So let's do a comparison. All right, let's start off with pre-soldering and setting up the jack. As that solder work kind of looks familiar, unless someone else has repaired it afterwards. But it looks halfway decent quality. The original. Either sometime it was repaired through this shop at about 2 years ago, back in 2024. That's all prepped. Just got that motherboard. Get this in the right position, get everything all set up. Counterweight in place. set up here. Okay. Everything's in the right position. Remove the old solder. Nice and clean. Flux down. Perfect. And we'll let that set. And got literally perfect alignment. And I would say that's a 10 out of 10. Take a look at the back of those pins. Flawless solder work. Solder away. Let's let that cool down for a moment, and we'll come back to look at that. Let's get the heatsink taken care of first. Have a little bit of a liquid metal separation. Looks like it's pulling towards the bottom. Always recommend the liquid metal on these systems to always lay your system flat. Definitely have some oxidation forming on the processor here. Clean as much as we can up of the oxidation on the heatsink. Now, let's use some polishing compound to polish off any additional oxidation that's there. Let's hit it one more time with some polishing compound, and that'll be the best I can do. and reapply the liquid metal. That's perfect. Now time to clean up the old thermal putty. All right, let's take a closer look at solder work of this HDMI. It's perfectly flowing and it's perfectly aligned on the board. Let's go clean it. Let's go clean it up. Wipe this down real quick here. There's a little solder ball. Alright, grab the tweezers as I can get in there. And I've been muted for a while talking. Oh, this is amazing. I didn't even realize I was muted. All right, now I just got to clean off the top plate. So what I was saying is that thermal putty is a kind of like a preventative measure. It is important to be replaced. Not replacing the thermal putty doesn't cause immediate potential damage, but it theoretically can cause damage. So that's why I replace it now, because of possible potential issues. Like I stated in the past, when I did start doing these repairs, I did not replace the blue thermal putty on these systems back in like 2024. But a few months after really getting into start doing the PS5 systems, I started to think about it. I'm like, you know what? It might be a good idea to replace this thermal putty as a preventative measure, because there's a lot of heat that's being produced by these MOSFETs. And I was starting to replace quite a bit of these chips down here. And I'm like, okay, why is so many of these systems I'm having to replace? And what's the reason for it? To be honest with you, I'm thinking is because if there wasn't a proper contact, if there was, if the pads were dirty from improper assembly, if there's improper pressure applied, it was too brittle. When the system was taken apart. But you could see as I went to go lift the system at the beginning of the live stream, I couldn't even lift the system by the thermal putty. Plate just fell right off. Had a little bit of contact, began to slightly lift, but not enough to lift the entire system. I completely missed the step of checking the ventilation on this. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the whole plate off with that. I want to redo the putty on that, so I'm going to safely pull that off because I did not clean that very well. Make sure that heatsink is completely clear. It's been an extremely long day. I'm like losing my mind here. Okay. There's two screws there. Pull that back. Over. Didn't check the heatsink on that one. This one was really dusty, so I want to double check it, make sure. So let's put that up like that. Up like that. System's dust-free pretty good. Ventilation looks pretty good. Before I was supposed to take this off beforehand to double check it, make sure it's all clear, because that air compressor does completely remove majority of the dust. Just want to make sure we're looking good there. So 1 second over here. Completely did that out of order. before I put this top plate on, I was supposed to pull the heatsink off. Now we're good. Now we're all set there. I literally have been going all day, no lunch. Been at the store since literally 7 o'clock this morning. Trying to get caught up on repairs. Absolute chaos. No time for breaks. Non-stop. Repaired like 4 or 5, it was like 5 phones. 4 game systems, a controller, a PlayStation 5, so that should make that 5 systems. Another one that had repaired a MOSFET failure. Yeah, it was absolute chaos. Be right back. I'm gonna hit this with a compressor again one more time. That cover was already missing when it was brought in. And we have video. Just press the power button and it is alive. The system has been properly repaired. If you want to have your system fixed, visit devicedrop.com or visit us at Wyandotte, Michigan to have your system repaired. And that's it for today. You have a good day.